Hello! Today we're going to be looking at just one vehicle, and that is the Jackie's Tuned Arch. First, I want to say thank you to you guys for letting me know on my recent bikes video that there was a bike missing, and it was the Jackie's Tuned Arch. After reading your guys' comments and learning about this motorcycle, I started a new Nomad playthrough, and I played for 3 hours in order to be able to unlock the motorcycle and test it.
Thank you.
It has 15 more horsepower than the original Jackie's Arch. However, that 15 horsepower more is not that big of an increase as I thought it would be. Initially with testing, I was rather confused by my results with this motorcycle, so I did about 20, maybe even 30 laps with it in order to really get solid results. My observation while testing the vehicle was that I think it has slightly faster acceleration, but the level of performance that you would expect with a 15 horsepower increase, it's just not there. However, mastering the increase in acceleration, this did post the fastest lap time around my track for motorcycles, and that got me thinking, is it just that I'm getting better at motorcycles, or did it actually post the fastest lap? So because of that, I decided to retest some of the other Nazare variants to see if it was my skill that improved or if I'm actually getting solid lap times. So I retested the Itsumare and got basically the exact same lap time. I retested the Jackie's Arch and I was slightly improved. And then I retested the Racer and got a faster time than I did originally. However, I could not get the Racer to be faster than the Jackie's Tuned Arch. And I did a lot of laps when I was retesting these motorcycles because I wanted the results to be conclusive. So what I found is, I think weight does play a factor with the Nazare variant motorcycles. The Racer does have an advantage for being lighter weight, but that lighter weight doesn't overcome the 15 horsepower advantage with the Jackie's Tuned Arch. And again, the horsepower advantage just kind of results in faster acceleration. It was a less impressive performance increase than what I was expecting. However, there you have it. The secret motorcycle variant, the Jackie's Tuned Arch, is the fastest motorcycle around my testing track. So let's talk about how you unlock the motorcycle. You have to be on a Nomad playthrough and have at least 6 points into technical ability. Then, before doing the Maelstrom mission in the prologue, when you go to talk to Jackie on his motorcycle, choose the Nomad additional dialogue option to start the conversation about the motorcycle. After the first part of the conversation, there is a follow-up where you choose the 6 technical ability dialogue option and suggest some modifications. After this job, he will then modify the motorcycle, and as the story progresses, you will get a text from Mama Wells, which will start the quest Heroes. At the end of Heroes, you will have the opportunity to accept the keys for Jackie's motorcycle. If you're a Nomad and you've had the conversation and you had the technical ability to talk about the second part of the conversation, then the motorcycle you will get will be the Jackie's Tuned Arch, and it'll be yours to summon whenever you want it. If you did not do the Nomad dialogues, or if you're not playing on a Nomad, then the motorcycle you will get will just be the Jackie's Arch. And with that, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching. We are going to end this video with the full lap of the Jackie's Tuned Arch around my testing track, which is here in the northern area of the map. And after that will be a side-by-side comparison of the Jackie's Tuned Arch and the Racer. It's pretty interesting because the Racer is faster in the corners, but the Jackie's Tuned Arch is faster overall. The big conclusion of the video is that the Jackie's Tuned Arch is possibly the fastest bike in the game, at least around town, and definitely the fastest bike around my testing track. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye!